What's up, everyone? Welcome to FilmSpot, and today we'll be talking about best upcoming movies. Another Spider-Person has been revealed for the upcoming sequel Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse through the film's merchandise. Sony's 2018 animated superhero movie Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse followed Shameik Moore's Miles Morales inheriting the web-slinging moniker after being bitten by a radioactive spider as Kingpin opened portals to alternate universes, pulling different versions of Spider-Man into Miles' world. Phil Lord and Chris Miller's Spider-Verse sequel is set for release in theaters on June 2, 2023, and will feature the return of Miles, Spider-Gwen, Peter B. Parker, and Spider-Man 2099, the latter of whom was introduced in Into the Spider-Verse's post-credits scene. Across the Spider-Verse's cast is confirmed to include Moore, Haley Steinfeld, Jake Johnson, and Oscar Isaac, alongside newcomer Issa Rae as Spider-Woman. Jason Schwartzman will voice Across the Spider-Verse's main villain, The Spot, while Jorma Taccone voices Vulture. While plot details are being kept under wraps, the Sony sequel is expected to feature 240 characters and take place in 6 different universes. The multiversal adventure will see Miles travel to alternate realities and meet several different Spider-People, one of which has just been revealed due to the film's merchandise. The merchandise appear to confirm the appearance of cyborg Spider-Woman in the film. The new character sports impressive, bulky armor, including a large cannon in the place of her right arm. Keanu Reeves discusses his involvement in the upcoming Brzrkr film, saying he's been collaborating with writer and director Mattson Tomlin. Netflix announced the movie as an adaptation of Reeves' comic book of the same name and an upcoming anime adaptation that will have 2 seasons. The final issues of the comics will be released this September, providing a solid template for the adaptations to build on. Brzrkr follows Brzrkr, an immortal warrior who has spent centuries fighting through his unbridled rage. Now, in the present day, Brzrkr is working for the US government in exchange for the secret that'll end his existence once and for all. The adaptations for Brzrkr were teased at this year's Comic-Con with Reeves, his co-writer Matt Kindt, and the comic's lead artist Ron Garney making appearances at a highly showcased panel. At Comic-Con, Screen Rant caught up with Reeves and his team for an exclusive interview where Reeves talked about how the adaptations are progressing. Reeves says Tomlin is already halfway done with the script, but has only sent Reeves the first page, which Reeves gave him notes on. He also mentions that process is very collaborative, and he's excited at the ideas Tomlin has for the movie. It's odd seeing a new film get so much attention when it's so early in production, but Reeves' star power and heavy involvement have already led to large amounts of hype. Brzrkr's dual adaptation is also a rarity, with both the movie and the anime being worked on simultaneously to take advantage of the strengths of both mediums. Reeves' quote suggests he'll be heavily involved in both projects. Sony Pictures has set a release date for their upcoming animated Garfield movie. Created by Jim Davis in 1978, Garfield is a popular comic strip focused on a lasagna-loving cat who hates Mondays. The character has been adapted in multiple mediums and has headlined 2 live-action feature films, 2004's Garfield and 2006's Garfield: A Tale of Two Kitties. It was recently announced that Sony Animation was developing a Garfield movie with Chris Pratt set to voice the title character. According to Deadline, Sony Animation has set Garfield for release on February 16, 2024. Pratt will voice Garfield alongside Samuel L. Jackson, who will play Garfield's father, Vic, a new character created for the film. Currently, there are 2 films slated for that release date, an untitled Marvel Studios film and an untitled Universal movie, both set to open to take advantage of the Valentine's Day and President's Day weekend. While Marvel Studios unveiled their Phase 5 slate, many noted that they did not set a film for release on February 16, 2024 date they had previously secured. The date could go to a number of films, including Deadpool 3 or a sequel to Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, and could be unveiled at D23. Sony Pictures is likely hoping that whatever film Marvel Studio announces, Garfield will serve as a good counter-programming option for younger audiences. The first story details have emerged for Joker 2, with the plot reportedly involving Arkham Asylum. Upon its release in 2019, Joker became a massive hit, introducing audiences to a darker and more gritty take on the iconic Batman supervillain. With Joaquin Phoenix's take on Joker proving popular, and with the film vastly exceeding box office expectations, it didn't take long before a sequel was announced, set to reunite Phoenix with Joker's writer-director Todd Phillips. Sporting the working title of Joker, Folie à Deux, the Joker sequel has already generated buzz due to teases about the film that have emerged online, including the fact that it could be a musical. Lady Gaga is also reportedly in talks to join in the film in the role of Harley Quinn. The first Joker ends with Phoenix's Joker locked up in Arkham Asylum, receiving treatment for his mental illness. In the moments before the credits roll, however, it's suggested that Joker kills the doctor treating him before running off and being chased by guards, leaving many to wonder how Joker 2's story will address his incarceration. Now, according to a new report from The Wrap, it said that Joker 2's story will supposedly heavily involve Arkham Asylum. Specific details regarding the location's role in the story remain unknown, but the plot is said to take place extensively within the walls of the iconic Gotham City psychiatric facility. While it's unclear how soon after the events of the first film Joker Folie à Deux will take place, the new development suggests that Phoenix's character does not immediately escape after killing his therapist. Ryan Reynolds seemingly has begun training for Deadpool 3 ahead of making his Marvel Cinematic Universe debut. Development on Deadpool 3 has been underway for a few years now, but it was only in recent months that the movie made real progress. Original writers Paul Wernick and Rhett Reese were brought back to write a new version of the script, while Free Guy and the Atom Project director Sean Levy joined as well. Despite the positive movement, Deadpool 3 was not part of the Marvel Studios' San Diego Comic-Con 2022 announcements, and it was left out of the Multiverse Saga slate, leaving room for more speculation about when Ryan Reynolds will make his MCU debut. It now appears that Reynolds has started training for Deadpool 3. His longtime trainer, Don Saladino, who worked with Reynolds in preparation for the prior two Deadpool movies, posted on social media that they're back training together. His Instagram caption teases it is indeed for Deadpool 3, or at least the Deadpool MCU appearance. The red circle and crossed swords emojis are clear teases for Deadpool. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one!